We had a few different tricks that were game plan specific to this week. Ran a few of them, but felt confident, felt comfortable running the offense. They did a good job. We had expected them to play man coverage all week, kind of what they had been showing on tape, and their kind of MO early was to junk it up and play some zone and disguise things to try to get me to think it was man, and they dropped out into zone. So, I mean, credit to them. They had a good game plan as well.
Did you expect them to come after you more than they did?
Yeah, I think a little bit. I think when you watch the games against Joe Burrow and Daniel Jones, they heated those two guys up a little bit more than the rest of the teams they played this year. So I think coming in, we definitely expected that we were going to get a little bit more pressure, but that's not really how it worked out. We adjusted and ultimately we didn't make enough plays tonight.
DiNucci, compared to the Washington game, had a better.
This segment is brought to you by the Texas Lottery. The Dallas Cowboys scratch ticket from the Texas Lottery is your ticket for a chance to win up to $100,000. Get your Dallas Cowboys scratch ticket today. Must be 18 or older to purchase a ticket. Play responsibly.
The Cowboys forced 4 turnovers but lose by 14 on the road against Philadelphia, 23-9 the final score. Let's go out to Philadelphia and hear from head coach Mike McCarthy and his thoughts following the loss.
Mike, was this just the case of with the rookie quarterback really not having the offensive firepower to sustain anything, and that kind of catches up with you over the course of the game?
Well, I mean, there's definitely some opportunities. You can see, with Philadelphia having a number of injuries to their secondary and perimeter. I mean, there's some matchups there that we obviously would have liked to have exploited more. The wind was blowing pretty good here. I mean, it looked like it was, pushing, 18, 22 mile an hour there, particularly there in the second half. So, but that's the game of football, and but. Just the ability to get the ball on the perimeter would have been, obviously would have benefited us. But I thought the run blocking unit performed very well tonight, and particularly when you're running the ball and they know you're running it and have the productivity that we were able to have was definitely a step in the right direction.
We saw a lot of misdirection and also the unveiling of the Wildcat formation tonight. What went into both of those wrinkles, and what did you make of just how that helped your offense?
Well, I think like anything, I mean, that's why you game plan, just the opportunity also to have some deception, but it's really the focus too of, just trying to get clean boxes. You're always trying to improve your angles. You're always challenging the defense to, as far as, to play with good vision and, testing their eyes, and, so whether it's formation, utilization, the Wildcat, the direct snaps, just changing some things up and just trying to give ourselves some good, clean run looks.
Mike, you had a possession there in the third quarter where you're running it well with Deacon, Pollard, and then you tried to reverse. I don't know if it was a pass for Wilson or not, but is that a situation where you're trying to hit a big play, you thought they would come up and suck up a little bit there?
Well, I mean, the key to that play was, we didn't block it. I think it was the 3 technique. So, we had a mistake there in the interior. So, it's when you have a drive and you're running the ball that good and you do try to hit a play like that, obviously when it doesn't work, it can be frustrating. But we had some deception in our game plan, and we frankly have it in every week. We probably called, Kellen probably called more of them obviously today. But it was something. Those are plays you try to set up, and but at the end of the day, it's timing and execution is part of it. I'm sorry.
Rookie corner Trayvon Diggs had his first and second career interceptions in the 23-9 loss. Here's what he had to say.
How big was it for you to come up with not one only interception, but 2 interceptions on 2 really difficult plays to make?
It was good plays. I was just reading my keys, not trying to get, beat deep when we was in quarters and stuff like that. Just, playing my technique, reading my keys and just making the play on the ball.
Was it one of the rest of the games where at corner you're going to get beat, but you keep sticking to it? You're going to make a play at some point?
Yeah, you just got to keep fighting. That's the beauty of the position. You know, we are professionals. You know, so you know they're gonna catch some passes. You just gotta respond and keep competing throughout the whole game. And you know, from a team aspect, you know, we compete. You know, I go to war with these guys any day. You know, I love these guys to death. You know, we fight hard, and we all in this together.
How much do you feel like the game is starting to slow down for you?
Yeah, I feel like it's starting to slow down a lot. You know, just the more reps that I have gotten, you know, playing at, you know, every game and things like that, everything's starting to slow down. You know, things starting to look familiar, and, you know, I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Okay, on that second interception, was it kind of, you know, going back to your wide receiver days there and stacking the ball in the air like that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I had seen the ball thrown and seen what angle it was going at, so you know it kind of took me back to, you know, like my wide receiver ability, just, you know, tracking the ball, being able to track the ball and do things like that. So you know it did play a factor.
I had a sliding pick in the end zone. Just your thoughts on how you were able to get your legs down and also secure the ball.
Yeah, you know, you need, what is it, an arm or a leg? An arm or a leg can't count as two. I knew I was going to get my other foot down because my momentum. So, you know, I slid, you know, put my knee down. So.